Let's take a look at the various kinds of courses that need to be alternatively processed in the system using the LDE module. This is the drop-down box in which the certifier or final signatory selects the type of alternative course for processing. It is not uncommon for an active course to have changes made to the root during the 10-year life of the certificate. These changes may include moving the start, finish, or turnaround, or permanently rerouting a segment or segments of the course that was originally certified. Alternatively, the change may be as simple as accounting for a temporary construction detour or other non-permanent physical modification to the roadway that requires remeasuring part or all of the course. The types of situations involving course adjustments and the procedures used are explained in the Usatf Policy on Adjustments to Certified Courses. Given the nature and extent of the adjustment, the certifier chooses one of three distinct subtypes of course adjustments. Calibrated and non-calibrated adjustments. These types are used only when a certain segment or segments of the original course has been adjusted without remeasuring the entire course. The nature and extent of the change in the course determines whether or not a calibrated bicycle is required for adjusting the course. In either case, when assigning the certification ID, the system retains the certification year and assigns the next number in the sequence of courses certified by that certifier. The reissued certificate is valid only for the remainder of the original 10-year period of certification. Remeasured. Choose this selection for the adjustment of an active certified course that was entirely remeasured. The system assigns the course a new certification ID valid for 10 years on both the measurement certificate and the map stamp. Average constant. Select this category when the measurer uses the average of the working and finish constants in determining the total measured distance of the course. Certified splits. This category is selected when, in addition to the total distance of the course, an intermediate split is certified. The certifier calculates the straight line distance, drop, and separation for each certified split outside the system and must either edit the map before uploading it to the system or create a separate PDF file with the certified split information for uploading to the supporting documentation field of the LDE form. Change of name. This course type is used only in two situations. One, where the group that originally had the course certified requests a name change and a new certificate, or two, a new group secures written permission from the original group to change the course name and have their own certificate. For details, see the Usatf Policy on Changing the Name of a Certified Course. Error correction. Select this type for a course that was previously certified and entered into the database, but is later found to contain a clerical or other notable error that requires a correction to the certificate, the stamped map, or the supporting documentation. It is important to know that an error-corrected course retains the same certification ID and valid dates as the original. Pure out and back. Use this selection only in the special situation that involves an out and back course where the two recorded measurements between a common start-finish and the turnaround point are used to calculate the measurement comparison ratio. And these two lengths subsequently are combined to produce the total measured distance of the course. Segmented, simple. This type includes courses measured in discrete and often discontinuous segments where the total measured course length is the shorter of the two overall lengths obtained by summing the distance of each component segment to obtain an overall course length. For example, an initial measurement consisting of A to C and C to B on one day is compared to a second measurement of C to B and from B to A on another. Segmented SOSS. This type also includes courses measured in discrete segments where the total measured course length is determined by summing the shorter length of each measured segment rather than comparing the total overall length of each ride separately. For example, totaling the shorter of the two measurements of each segment, 1 from A to B on one day, 2 from C to D on the next, and 3 from B to C on the final day of measurement.